Oh,
Sensei,
I...
so you did. That video, right?
I thought Ehara-san was convicted for a sex offense. How could he... But then that video looked...
Most likely it is. As you unfortunately had to witness, Ehara-san, which means as far as the groping that day goes.
Deception?
Are you familiar with Ehara-san's victim in the case?
I don't think I reckon...
13 years ago, she attended
Yui Suzuki. Just a...
So you do know her then?
We were. In our third...
I had a hunch. You didn't know she was the victim of that whole incident?
I mean, it's just
Does
so
this all
hard
seem like a wild... Your old student's father gropes one of your high school classmates at a station with 3 million daily travelers.
What are you implying?
I'm saying your old friend Yui might be cooperating with Ehara-san. As in, she only played the part of a victim. She might have even known it was all to hide a murder.
What? But why?
From where I'm sitting, Sensei, you're connected to Ehara and Yui Mamiya. I just need your help figuring out what that connection is.
Yagami-san, please. Are you implying I was some kind of liaison between them?
Well, Sensei, what was your relationship with Yui Mamiya? Were you close? Or would you say classmates covers it?
The two of us were never really that close. To be honest, I didn't really like the group of kids she hung out with. I guess you could say we didn't have the same interests.
When was the last time you saw her? Did you have a high school reunion by any chance?
They held a reunion around the time I graduated from college, but I didn't feel like going. That same class bullied a kid into jumping off the roof.
So if that's the case, you haven't seen any of your classmates since you all graduated from Kurakawa?
That's right.
Okay then. The thing is, Ehara-san and Mamiya are connected. It is kinda loose, but it's there. They have one thing in common.
What?
In both of their pasts, someone they knew was bullied to the point of attempting or committing suicide. Ehara-san lost his son, Toshiro-kun, and as for Yui Mamiya, it's her classmate, Mitsuru Kusamoto. That could be a factor, especially for Mamiya. It's possible that Ehara-san would be a sympathetic figure to her. Maybe enough to help construct an alibi for his revenge. It's possible she only played the part of a groping victim. What do you think? Does it have any merit, or is my theory full of holes?
Even if you're on the right track...
Sawa-sensei? We're just waiting on you to start the staff meeting.
Sorry, I'll be right there.
What happened 13 years ago at Kurakawa? That might be the last piece of the puzzle. What about Yui Mamiya? How'd she react when Mitsuru Kusamoto tried to kill himself by jumping off that roof?
I'm sorry, I'm already late for my meeting.
I'm trying to ask you about a murder here. To Ehara, every unanswered question is a victory for that man. He's only a step away from walking for it. And I know Mamiya had other conspirators. It took more than one person to murder Mikoshiba. They're still at large, even as we speak. I'll be honest. I came here today with a suspicion that you might be more involved in this murder than you're letting on.
A suspicion?
Nothing you've said has made me feel any better about it.
And what should I do about that, huh?
I just want you to tell me, how are Ehara-san and Mamiya connected beyond what I've already figured out? I think you have the key to that answer, even if you don't know that you're the one holding it. It's like a lock, and until I figure out how to get through it, I'm gonna keep picking at it.
I told you, I'm late for a meeting.
I'll be here when you get back. Have a good meeting.
Suit yourself.
Inagami-san.
Hey, Sari-san?
Hey,
Yeah, turns out she really was in Mamiya's class. And they were both...
good to know.
Let's hear it.
The bully at Kurokawa High was named Shinya Kawai. He transferred out right after Mitsuru-kun jumped, as if he was, once he came of age. It looks like he worked here in Kamurocho.
Wow. You really can't...
Yes, and to top it off, Kawai earned a reputation for talking about how he drove a classmate. Maybe he thought he'd get a laugh.
Probably would.
Kawai was more or less a Yakuza, though he never swore. I just sent you his picture. It was taken from...
What? This guy?
You recognize him?
Not too long ago, some RK punks came asking his whereabouts. Said he was a girls' bar manager who went missing.
Yeah, it looks like he did work at a girls' bar. But we don't know which one.
Okay, so the guy's definitely suspicious. What business would RK have with him?
Do you know if they ever found him?
No. But their leader, Soma, said something about Kawai having already been killed. Like he just vanished from Kamurocho a few years ago, and that was it.
Wait, he was killed?
Uh-huh. Kinda gives me deja vu now that I think about it. Here you have Kawai and Mikoshiba, two known school bullies. And they both end up murder victims?
That could be for a number of reasons. It's not rare for people to disappear. Usually the trouble is money or women. Maybe it's...
Could be.
Okay. Will and RK asking around. Word on the street will be loud and...
How was it, Saori-san? What did Yagami-san have to say?
He said he recently ran into some RK members.
Did he?
He also said RK...
Now that you mention it, but if those were RK on the hunt for Kawai, could it have something to do with our case as well?
I'm honestly not sure how RK could be involved in all this. I'm going out for a bit, Hoshino-kun. Do me a favor and keep digging up what you can on Kawai.
Wait, what?
Sometimes you have to get out in the field. It can't just be Yagami-san all the time.
You don't mean...
What else would I be doing?
Then I'm coming with. I can't
Don't worry,
that may
I
be-
find
you
that...
If you're going...
Oh, is that Sari-chan?
Nice to see you too.
Oh, hi. Say, aren't you one of Talk's lawyer friends?
It's just me today.
Fine by me. That means you and I get some girl
Oh,
talk.
that stings, Mari.
Well, no one knows a lady's heart like a bartender.
Let's see.
All these bottles got you feeling lost? Care for a few pours from Tox? It'll be our secret. Besides, a man with his tab can't complain.
You're too kind. So I'm actually here to ask you, how can I...
Darn. So, well, I'm glad you're at least enjoying.
True. And looking...
My
I'll
apologies.
s-
And I'll say...
Anyhow, if you're after an RK rendezvous, but it's not like a civilian can just stroll up and ask,
You got that right. And Saori-chan needs to ask them something that's Oh, that's certainly going to make...
Just a...
So I say, why not let the boys do the chasing? Wouldn't be but honey, we need to do something about your... Look. Some night...
finally, my turn to...
I suppose I would need to look approachable.
Doc told me once that if you ever felt like it, Saori-chan, you could put every hope... I've gotta admit, I'm cute.
Well, a good hawk.
You're saying I should dress like a...
Well,
If you...
I get them.
Okay. Would you look at that? Talk was right on the money. I couldn't have imagined.
You sure about that, Mari-san? I hardly feel comfortable wearing this in front of you.
What are you saying? You're so pretty.
I wouldn't say so.
Really? You're dynamite. Though, there is one thing that's missing.
What's that?
Pride. That's the final touch you need. Pride in your own beauty.
Well, I'm not sure I have that.
Then how about your pride as a lawyer? You have that, don't you?
As a lawyer?
Yes, there it is. Go ahead and take a look. Now that's the face of the girl who gets the man she wants.
It's been a while since I've felt this way. I have you to thank for that.
These bad boys won't know what hit them. Now, let's go dangle the bait.
You mean us, right?
You bet. To nightlife, especially along Senryo Avenue.
Are you sure?
Are you kidding? But really, I want you to succeed. I promise I won't be a bother.
Excuse me, ladies. You, get lost on the way to the beauty pageant?
We're already out for a drink. Maybe heading to work somewhere in town?
Oh, we're just two girls bar hopping by our lonesome. Isn't that right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, in that case, why don't you roll with us? I know a great place. You could drink all you want.
Wow, you guys loaded or something? We can throw them back, you know. You sure?
Hell yeah! There's a place my buddy runs. He'll be thrilled to see some ladies like you.
You know, I think you guys may have caught me at the perfect time. What I'm saying is, tonight, I want to take a trip on the wild side.
Oh, yeah? Talk to me, baby.
There's this guy in my life, a real choir boy. And being with him's got me feeling... Now, I know I should behave like a... But I figure I owe it to myself to cut...
Oh, you never told me that.
Damn, girl! Oh,
Yeah!
Thing is, we all know the biggest party people in town are RK. I heard they can really spice things up, you know?
But Saori-chan, why limit yourself to RK?
I'm starting to think we were meant for each other.
Oh? What makes you say that?
Wait, don't tell me.
Not supposed to be blurting it out, but yeah. We're RK. And pretty high up, too.
Shoot. RK wouldn't be what it is now without us. Never thought it'd get this big either.
RK has Kamurocho pretty much wrapped around its...
Just about. The time of the Yakuza laying down the law is over. All that respect and chivalry shit. Dead, like all the old legends. Now the underground world is a jungle. Winning the fight's all the...
Wow, must be hard. But I think that's hot.
That reminds me. Weren't you RK guys looking for a man who disappeared a few years ago?
Oh yeah, him. We were looking for this dude who ran a girl...
See? I knew you guys would know.
Oh well. 5 years ago, he suddenly disappeared.
That's so crazy, though. What happened to him?
Nah, didn't work out. No surprise, he was just a punk anyway. Name was Kawhi. Way I heard it, some of his old friends rolled up on him one night. My guess is, it was trouble from another town catching up to him. Anyway, they argue for a bit, and it ends with the guy getting shoved into a van. And that's the last time anyone saw the dude.
Whoa, what do you think happened?
I'm thinking they bumped him off. If he was still breathing, he'd be back by now. I heard he never even picked up his final paycheck. My guess, he's fish food now. Or they buried him on some remote-ass mountain.
You have any idea who would have done that to him?
Don't know. They say it was 10 or so people. Young, both men and women. Who knows, right? It was 5 years ago.
But if you heard all that, there must have been witness. So you're saying someone actually saw him get shoved in a van?
Yep. Some chick working at his bar saw it all go down. At least that's what we heard from a guy who heard it from that chick.
Where is this bar anyway?
You mean some random dive bar half a decade ago? Or who the hell knows? 100 places have sprung up and gone under since.
But then, why would anyone be looking for Shinya Kawai now? Did someone ask RK to find him? Think that's right?
Hell if I know. It's a question for the top of the food chain. But hold on a sec. Can I ask you something?
Huh?
Just a minute ago, you mentioned a Shinya Kawai. How'd you know his full name when we never told you?
Oh, shit!
You're only talking to us because you wanted dirt on Kawhi. So who the hell are you?
What do you think you're doing?
Let go of her!
Who sent you?
No one. I'm just an...
Really?
So-
Damn.
You
my bad.
fucking moron! Don't you realize what
he's
he's
right.
saying?
I wouldn't even give you my name. Now let go. Threats and violence will...
Oh, what have we here?
Big talk for a chick dressed to the nines.
Yeah.
Sorry, Chun!
Huh? What the?
Beat it, punk.
Higashi-san.
Asshole!
I swear, these jerks are...
No thanks needed. Just be careful on your own, especially when you're beautiful.
Thank you so much, Higashi-san.
I just said you don't... Wait, how'd you know my name?
It's me, Shirosaki, from Genda Law Office. It's been a while.
Holy shit! No way! Man, I didn't realize. Shirosaki...
You're the one who was incredible. This is all my fault. I was the one who put Mari-san in danger. You really saved us.
Young, strong, handsome. That's 3 out of 3 for me.
Those guys were RK. Town's practically overrun with them these days. If you you'd like, I can escort you somewhere safe. I got nothing but time on my hands.
Oh, you don't say. Perfect.
Oh, before we do that, let me call Yagami-san.
Yagami's still a jackass, I see. When Shirosaki-sensei calls, you pick up—
It is strange that he's not picking. I'll try again.